Catherine Maley. So here's some background about the KiSS Rewards Club and how it came to be, so you can see the strategy behind it since there's nothing else like it. Now, the #1 objective of the KiSS Rewards Club is to build loyalty with your current patients so they return more often and they attract new patients to you via word-of-mouth referrals, great reviews, social media posts, and before and after photos to build up your online social proof. Now, this came to be because after 20 years of working with plastic surgeons and watching our industry change dramatically, I knew it was time to change up patient attraction to help you spend less and get better results. Now, increased competition in advanced non-surgical technologies have all levels of service providers competing with each other. We've got plastic surgeons, cosmetic surgeons, dentists, NPs, PAs, RNs, estheticians. I mean, my Lord, they're all competing for cosmetic patients. But as a surgeon, you can't let them take away your non-surgical revenues, since you need to attract patients where they're at, and not all of them are ready for surgery yet. Can you imagine how difficult it is for a cosmetic patient to not only decide on a procedure, but then whom to perform it? They'll typically start with their friends, then they'll go online, then they'll check out reviews and look at your photos so they know what results to expect. But once they see so much choice, price becomes a bigger consideration. It just happens that way. So when so many providers are vying for new cosmetic patients, they bump up their marketing efforts and their budgets. They have to if they want to grow their businesses. But how do they encourage internet stranger patients to choose you over all the others? They offer discounted pricing in their advertising. And now that so many providers are advertising and competing for positioning, the advertising platforms like Google AdWords, Facebook, and Instagram, they raise their rates. That means your cost per lead can jump from $50 all the way to $1,500 per lead, depending on where you're located. That's the bad news. So the way to combat commoditization, competition, and aggressive marketing is to think smarter and more strategically for the long run. You work with the assets you already have first, and then you build out from there. Most practices have this backwards. They focus on new leads only rather than on their current assets. It's 16 times cheaper to keep a current patient coming back for more than spending money on advertising trying to attract new stranger patients. In other words, retention is the new patient attraction strategy. Now, contrary to popular belief, the growth strategy funnel that actually builds a solid cosmetic practice for the long run goes like this. First, it's increase referrals and reviews, then retain more patients, then add more value to differentiate you from your competitors, then ongoing staff training so they know how to interact with patients, then increase your conversion percentages, then increase your transaction value for each visit, then increase the frequency of visits, and then increase your leads. In other words, get your house in order before you invite new people over. I hope that makes sense. That's where your leverage is, meaning you'll bring in more revenues without spending more. For example, let's look at the value of a review. 82% of consumers read online reviews for local businesses. They trust reviews almost as much as they trust recommendations from friends and family. That means to have a fighting chance in today's digital world, your practice needs to be consistently getting new reviews, especially Google reviews, since they rule the world for the foreseeable future. And then let's look at the value of a referred patient. Referrals from your happy patients are free and are credible. You know a referred patient is much more likely to convert to paid procedures during their consultation because you've come so highly referred by someone they trust. So what's that referral worth to you? Well, let's use realistic averages to figure it out. The average surgical procedure, let's say, is $6,000, and the injectable treatment, if it's Botox or filler, is like $500, and the average laser procedure, $1,000. But that's not the full story. A patient who has one procedure or treatment with you will likely stay for more and refer their friends, so their value should look more like this. The injectables should happen 3 times a year, and that should bump it up from $500 to $1,500. The surgical procedure is $6,000. Well, they refer a friend for surgery, that's $6,000. They refer a friend for injectables, that's another $500. Now, the total value of that referral is $14,000 per year. Not sure about that? Try this exercise. Pull a report called Revenues by Referral Source. I guarantee a whole bunch of your patients have been referred to you by other patients, or their current patients coming back for more. Usually it's about half, and the other half come cold from the internet. Now, let's look at the value of before and after photos. Next to reviews, patient before and after photos are the next vital social proof you can offer prospective patients considering cosmetic rejuvenation. A picture really is worth 1,000 words. They motivate prospective patients to take action. They instill confidence and inspire patients to think about what's possible. Too many practices have not yet made photos a priority. You need a system that focuses on it to grow your photo gallery. Now, let's switch gears and talk about patients, Botox, and the word free. Botox is uber popular. Millions of Botox cosmetic treatments are performed every year and it just keeps growing. It's the biggest gateway drug we have to other cosmetic procedures such as fillers, lasers, and surgery. For plastic surgeons, Botox is seen as a small expense leading to higher ticket procedures, so they often use it as a loss leader to attract new prospective patients. But procrastination and inertia of cosmetic patients is a challenge. They don't have to have cosmetic rejuvenation, they want to have cosmetic rejuvenation. So you need to give them a compelling reason to respond now rather than put it off. That's why the word free is the #1 most popular word in advertising, because that's what consumers respond to more than anything else. So taking into account all of the facts above, let me create this solution. It's the first ever, easiest, done for you patient loyalty, attraction, and retention system on autopilot called the KiSS Rewards Club. Now, it puts golden handcuffs on your patients so they stay loyal to you, return more often, refer their friends, give you great reviews, allow use of their before and after photos, and have surgery with you. And unlike vendor loyalty programs, this can only be used in your practice, so it's got built-in exclusivity. Now, here are the rules. Patients get a KiSS for each dollar they spend with you. Collect KiSSes and get free services as follows. 1,000 KiSSes equals free Botox, which is 20 units. 3,000 KiSSes equals free filler, you choose which filler. 5,000 KiSSes equals free laser treatment, you choose which laser. Now, they automatically get 1,000 KiSSes when they write a review, refer a friend, and/or approve the use of their photos, or complete surgery, which is optional. And they get extra KiSSes when they share you on social media, and that's another channel for new patients to find you. That's it, simple and easy. Now, to get started, your current patients are welcomed to the KiSS Rewards Club and gifted 100 KiSSes to get started, because we human beings do not like to leave things incomplete. So they're now excited to get to their 1,000 KiSSes to get their free Botox. That's why we creatively replaced discounting with free KiSSes, so you keep more of the profits. So let's do some math. One area Botox is 20 units with a cost to you of roughly $120. But they have to spend $900 to get that free Botox. So that's a 750% ROI to you. And they have to spend $3,000 to get $400 of free filler at your cost. And they have to spend $5,000 to get a laser treatment, so the ROI is even greater. Or they can shortcut it by referring their friends, giving you a review, sharing you on social media, approving their photos. But it's so worth it because they're building your practice for you. I hope you see that. Our proprietary platform keeps track of everything and provides you with reports, so you know your ROI and other important facts and numbers. All you need to do is have your checkout staff add the patient's KiSSes for that day's invoice total minus any discounts you might have given them from other vendor specials. But we knew better than to hand you the KiSS platform and say good luck, because we know it takes ongoing marketing efforts to keep anything alive. So we execute the KiSS Club marketing system for you with branded emails, social banners with copy and design done for you, internal signage, props, and referral display and takeaway cards to keep your patients engaged and to make it fun for them. You receive monthly practice building newsletters written by me and monthly progress reports, so you know you're getting a great ROI. Suffice it to say, a lot of costly labor goes into this. So to keep costs down for you, we have to work our automatic system that's already set up to minimize costs, reduce mistakes, and stay on schedule. Here's the bottom line. It personally took me years to create something this simple and powerful. The successful practices do not attempt to water things down or to change the rules or the structure. They focus on the value they get that is much greater than the expense. They let the tested platform run as is, since it's been proven to work in getting them more patients and more profits. All we need from you is to be sure your checkout staff enters the number of KiSSes for each dollar spent that day. And please help spread the word on social media by posting the banners and copy we already prepare for you every week. You just need to upload them, and you can also make up your own practice personality posts using the props we send you, such as a KiSS coffee mug, lips on a stick, suckers, and in-house signage we provide you. I hope that helps explain the KiSS Club, and of course, let me know if you have any questions, and we look forward to working with you to get you more patients and more profits.